Hey, what's up, guys? Here on the Fire Sports Pod, where everything we got is hot. I'm your host, Zach Jackson. Let's get right to the show I have for you guys today. Here on this Friday night, we're coming to you live about 11:10 p.m. Eastern Time. We're back at it like we never left. Season 4, episode number 31. 4 more episodes till season 5. We are powered by StreamYard, where StreamYard makes the dream yard go. I'm your host, Zach Jackson. This is my guest host and good friend of mine, Ian Greenberg. Back at it
Good.
like never left.
We back at it.
And we got some talking to do today. So this segment is going to be more of a fantasy type segment. We're going to be going over my fantasy football team, which I had my draft about a week and a half ago. And we're also going to be going over Ian's fantasy draft hopes. His draft is tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and he has another draft with his other boys on Wednesday. So we're going to try to help him out, see what we got with him, and see what picks that he's looking to make. Now we got to keep this on the low, so hopefully none of his boys see my podcast and try to steal his picks from him. I'm
If y'all
hoping that's
steal my picks, I will come for your souls. I know where you stay at.
you heard him here. I don't want no business with that one. So you got some problems if you steal his picks.
You don't steal my picks.
So
Please.
what I'll do is I'll let you roll with it first, since my draft is already done. I'll let you roll with it, Ian. So how about you tell us? We're gonna do a little bit of a not a mock draft, just a pre-draft for you and see what you're looking for. So let's go in to the actual NFL draft. Let's go into some fantasy draft. Um, just like a blank fantasy draft.
Well, I
Blank.
have the number 2 pick, and this is actually crazy because I have insights from this league's commissioner that someone is taking Tyreek Hill with the first pick, and I'm the number 2 pick. So I'm. This is a big struggle here. I don't know if I take C.D. Lamb or McCaffrey, and like my team is Lamb. C.D. Lamb carried me last year and won me my league. So I am coming off a former champion. So maybe I go back to C.D. Lamb. But this is a very tough back and forth between McCaffrey and C.D. Lamb. I don't know which one I'm really going to take. This is so hard. But unfortunately, we got to pick one with that number 2 pick because the other one will be gone at number 3. But
Yeah, definitely gonna have to go with somebody. So usually how the draft goes is we're gonna go with quarterback. Tell me if this is not the way you guys do it. For my draft, we went quarterback. Well, this is how the roster you fill out. You got the quarterback, you got your 2 running backs, you got your 2 wide receivers, you got your tight end, you got your flex, you got your defense, and your kicker. Is that how it goes for you?
yeah, well this league is there's no defenses. It's another flex. So that's gonna be different, which is cool. I get to add another player who can make some points happen in case someone
Okay.
didn't hurt, which I like. So it'll be more of a scoring league, which will be more fun.
That's cool. That's cool. All right. Well, what about your draft on Wednesday? Is that the draft for like mine, or is that the same thing?
I think it's gonna be a standard draft. I think it's defense, kickers, exactly standard draft.
Gotcha. All right. So you guys kind of know a little bit of insight to what Ian's draft is going to be tomorrow and it's going to be on Wednesday. So let's help him out. Let's see what he's got and let's see what we're going with. So what are you thinking, Ian, for your first pick? Since you got the number 2 overall pick, you either got a Christian McCaffrey or I think you go with C.D. Lamb. Now we already know our boys got the job
I
done with C.D. Lamb,
I
so
know.
he's playing. So I mean, you're coming off defending champs. I think you run it with it second year in a row. But I'm telling you, man, if you got an
Dude, I
opportunity,
think I gotta go CD. I agree with you 150%. Because I'm
but
thinking
still,
about it. McCaffrey gets hurt.
mm-hmm,
He
yep,
does get hurt, even though he's didn't last year because he has a great O line. Anything's possible. It's football. I would rather go with the guy who has a less chance of getting injured in CD Lamb.
don't jinx it, dude. Don't jinx it,
I
please.
will never jinx it. Daddy CD better stay healthy.
Oh, that's wow. I did not see you coming with that, but okay, cool. I won't go as far as saying Daddy CD won't get hurt, but hey,
I
you
will
want to
do
go with
anything for my football team.
that? Okay, that's all right. All right. Well, you heard it there, guys. He likes calling CD Daddy. It's a little
That's
weird.
crazy, bro. Oh, actually,
Hey,
Michael
you
Parsons.
said it. I didn't say it. You
No,
said it.
you're not
I
wrong.
did
I
not
did
say
say
it.
it.
I did not say it. You said it. So it's only you to
Well,
blame. If you get canceled and made fun of in the chat and in the comment section, that is your fault,
it
not
is my
mine.
fault, but maybe CD Lamb will appreciate that.
I don't know
Like when
about
he's
that.
taking in any new adoptive children,
That's a little sus. Um,
he
but
appreciate it.
now, so your second overall pick, I think you got to go with CD. I'm gonna ride with that one. And now, where are you really headed? I'm picking your brain. Where are you going in your second round pick? Are you going with a running back? Are you sticking with another wide receiver? Are you going with a defense? Like, what are you doing? I want
I
to pick
would
your brain
say
how you draft.
probably. I'm probably thinking I would go more a. I think I would go. I would go a running back route. I think because I think it's the best bet because you can balance out and get a sleeper receiver in the later round. So I think it's better because I tend to get into the issues of fantasy where my running backs cannot come through sometimes. Last year I got really lucky, Kamara and Bijan Robinson. Love Bijan Robinson. Amazing. And Alvin Kamara, dude. Alvin Kamara saved my ass last season. But and so I would probably lean towards running back. And I mean, if I'm trying to think if who's really going to be available per se, because I think the first round, your JT will be gone by then. Because I don't know how the snake rotates in that, but I mean, I honestly could take a shot at Jahmyr Gibbs. I will take my chances with Jahmyr Gibbs, but at the same time, if there is, let me see it running. Let me see some running backs so I can like.
Josh Jacobs, Aaron Jones, Zeke Elliott, Derrick
Oh,
Henry,
Pacheco too. I was thinking maybe
Pacheco.
taking Pacheco a little, being a little cheeky with Pacheco. That would have been a bad move at all. Maybe even I might even go Aaron. I might even go DeAndre Swift.
DeAndre Swift's not a bad one either. Um, well, like I said, maybe a Dalvin Cook now that he's signed by Dallas. You never know what's happened. Like in the later rounds, more of like a bench guy.
Yeah, I would probably take him as a low flex towards the
Yeah,
end.
yeah, most definitely. Um,
Him or
okay.
Zeke. I think more
Huh?
Zeke for the. I think more Zeke for the touchdowns. I think Zeke's gonna get
Hmm.
in the end zone more.
All right, so now how would you go? So you going to do like more of a wide receiver, running back, wide receiver, running back, then move into tight end, and then move into like some bench guys, another your quarterback, and then go into defense and kicker, and then get your bench guys. Or are you going to try to go and mix it up and try to get the best available quarterback, best available tight end before you finish out your wide receivers and your running backs for your final roster?
So how I kind of play the game is I kind of see at the moves being made. If someone's gonna make a move, per se, like I would say definitely third round. I'm gonna select another receiver. I don't think Garrett Wilson would be available. I would probably I'm assuming I would be able to get like George Pickens because I flagged some guys. I got Tank Dell, George Pickens on here, Amari Cooper. I would be able to finesse. Maybe I can get lucky and get Ayuk. I would hope I can get Ayuk, but I would say I'd probably go with receiver round three. Try maybe even try to. I don't. No, I would wait for DJ Moore. I would try to get him closer more to flex. But I would say very much I'm going to go receiver, but at the same time, once if round four, some people start taking the tight ends and then the trend follows, I do tend to seize what's left because I do want a good option, but I never really go for the best because I believe that like if you're getting a guy who's between top 5, they will have the games to match up to getting the best ranked tight end. Because if you're getting the best ranked tight end, you're not focusing on something else and you're going to screw your team up.
Gotcha. All right. So, all right, I kind of can agree with that. Now, let's go round by round. So, first round you're going CD. Second round, who is your number one guy that you want to get? Now, obviously, you're probably not going to be able to get him. So, what are your like first option, second option for your second round picks?
I would say I'm gonna be realistic because I did mark JT, but JT will be out of that round 100%. And I think Pacheco might end up because the Kansas City Chiefs hype. He might be out. So I mean, I would say my top. Ooh, this is tough. I would say the top I would look at is Jameer Gibbs or DeAndre Swift, and then a backup option would be Aaron Jones.
Okay. Now that's your first running back. Now you go second, you go third round, you're taking a wide receiver again. Who are you looking at to be that second guy for behind CD Lamb?
I would hope because a lot of people do sleep on Ayuk, and he does go further back. If Ayuk is possibly out there, that is a very slim. I will take Ayuk, but I guess I'll count him out of it because I think he might be gone before first round. So, or after second round, I think he'll be gone. So I'll say I would personally for me because I love Amari Cooper. I would say I'm gonna go between Tank Dell, Amari Cooper, and George Pickens as a backup option for that spot.
But your number one guy you want to try to get is Brandon Ayuk.
Oh, 100%. If I could get Ayuk, but I just think he'd be gone by round two.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Now you move from that second wide receiver. You're going with a second running back to back up, either a Gibbs, DeAndre Swift, or Aaron Jones, whatever. So you're gonna go. Who you rolling with there? You're gonna put in maybe try to see if you can get finagle yourself to get maybe a Joe Mixon, something like that. Like where you looking at?
That would not be a bad thing, but you know who I would like a little more than Mixon? James Cook. I would like some James Cook action. Definitely that one would be a good possibility in my mind. And honestly, even James Conner. James Conner might be a crazy one, a little on the risky side. I mean, I might play it safe and go Najee Harris, but James Conner, I kind of like that. That might not be a bad idea if it comes down to it because Arizona is going to do a little better than what we expect from last year. And with Kyler healthy, the running game improves. And James Conner had great games. Unfortunately, one of them was against our Cowboys. That one
And
did
that was
sting a little. But
yeah.
for fantasy purposes, if he has one of those games, it would be great to have him on the team. So he might be a guy I would consider. Honestly, I'm trying to see if there's anyone else here I would really want. I would say maybe I want. Hmm, I might even. I might honestly, if Alvin Kamara wasn't out for suspended, I think he's suspended again, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Hold
Or
on.
he's injured. I don't know. These guys and their sports betting, silly gooses.
Kamara was suspended for the first three games of the season after he pleaded to no
Mm,
contest of a breach in the peace connection with beating that a left a man hospitalized. Kamara acknowledged he was completely wrong for which took place. No, this is this that was last year.
oh, so Kamara. I might even consider Kamara or Rashad White. But I would say primarily, I think James Cook might be a breakout player. So I think I would take my chances on James Cook because there's got to be one Cook that's cooking in the league. Dalvin passed it down to James. So
Yep. So we'll see. Okay, so you're going with those four. Now, are you going to try to get a quarterback? Or are you going to tight end first and then your flex, then your kicker, then your defense, then quarterback? How are you moving around here?
I would say it depends, because if people start taking, for me, I go off of like what everyone starts taking, because since I'm a high pick, I'm gonna get rolled into the back. So I guess we could say, I guess we'll say tight end, because most likely people will take a tight end first before a quarterback. So if we're doing tight ends, there would be a few guys I would lose out on. I would probably lose out on Sam Laporta, but I would really want Sam Laporta if I could. But if not, I'm gonna end up going towards Dalton Kincaid or David Njoku or Evan Ingram.
They said on ESPN, they said not to get Evan Ingram. I've been watching a lot of fantasy stuff. They said
Wait,
not
what
to get.
happened?
I don't know. They just don't trust him enough to either stay healthy and two to get enough targets and stay consistent with Trevor Lawrence. That's what I heard on ESPN, on NFL Live. They've been saying it. It's been all over TikTok, on fantasy and whatever. They've been saying, not people, like actual, like the sports reporters. I mean, said Evan Ingram, not a good bet for fantasy.
Yeah, I got you. So I guess we'll take Mr. Ingram out. I was thinking he might have some potential. They, I think,
I was
probably,
surprised because I thought he had some potential. I liked him. I thought, but when
yeah.
I saw that, I was like, So we'll
No, you're
see. We'll
not
see.
wrong. Thank you for pointing that out. I will not consider Evan Ingram. So you
That's
know
what they
what?
said.
We'll
So
change it to Arizona's tight end Trey McBride. If
okay, yeah,
that's
that's a solid pick.
Everyone's been talking about that guy.
Dalton Schultz. Don't forget our guy Dalton Schultz that went to the Texans, and Jake Ferguson.
Oh,
A
dude, I will take Fergie too. I love Fergie.
a lot of people left Jake Ferguson in my draft, and I picked him up, and I was like, that's a steal, man. To give me my boy Fergie, he gets a lot of touchdowns, a lot of yards from Dak. So I
He's
love
very
that.
good. He puts up strong. He put up strong 13 points a game last year. I
Yeah,
loved him.
out of nowhere, no one thought he was going to be that good.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think really anyone expected it.
I kind of thought he
But
was going to be pretty
I
good, but
mean, I knew it was gonna be good.
I
I
saw
knew he was gonna
flashes.
be good because watching him develop. I
Yeah, I
always
saw
they
flashes
pick
behind
Cowboys.
Dalton Schultz, and I was like, all right, he got some good things about him. Now after you go with tight end, right? We already know what your options are if you can. Now you move from tight end. Are you going with a defense? Are you going with your flex? Or are you going with a quarterback?
I think at this point, because of what we're hitting around round 5, that's when the quarterbacks start going. I will
No,
probably
we're hitting
start.
like round 6, dude.
Oh, round 6. You're right.
Because you have
I don't know, because this is
two running
weird.
backs, tight end.
It's
Yeah.
hard to determine because I don't know when people are gonna go. So I guess let's call it. Let's call this one. Let's say someone takes a quarterback, someone takes Josh Allen, or someone takes Mahomes, and like call it like, oh, this is the round people are gonna start picking up quarterbacks now. I think let's just do it like that, and then I'll go to flex and kickers because it's another flex.
And then defense is last for you.
No, there's no defense in the league at all.
Oh,
It's just there's a kicker, and we damn straight know who my kicker is gonna be. I think Zach knows it.
Brandon Aubrey.
Yes, sir. The fucking money man. I love that kid. He's amazing.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Great kicker.
So we know who you're going with kicker. Now with quarterback, who you looking for?
So I'm gonna take out of options because I'm gonna eliminate Allen, Hurts, Mahomes, Lamar. And the only reason is not because I don't want them, because I'm gonna be a later pick in that round, and I know that they will not be in my favor. And CJ Stroud might be a push, but I would love to get CJ Stroud if I could.
I got
If
CJ.
Oh, lucky bastard. Can we say
Yeah.
that word on podcast? I don't even know. But what's it called? If I can get Stroud, I would take Stroud. But if not, I want Dak Prescott, and I might honestly take a chance on. Let me see who else. I might honestly take a chance on. Ooh, I might honestly take a chance on possibly Aaron Rodgers, or I might honestly even take. Yeah, I might take a chance on Aaron Rodgers And
That's a
if
good one.
free agent, and then if he gets hurt or plays really bad, just swap him out in free agency for Jaden Daniels. It's
Ooh, I like
it's
you're
that's a nice little move there, right?
I like that. I like that.
You
I
gotta
don't
play
like you
smart.
saying I don't like you getting a quarterback that's against our division, but all right. I'll let you slide because I got respect for Jaden Daniels.
I know, dude. That's why I think he would be perfect. I think he's that perfect if my backup goes wrong because I want that first string quarterback, and for me, that's going to be Dak Prescott. Everybody hates him. I love him. He ends up coming to me every time, which I'm
And
not complaining about because he won me
you
my
know, it
league
was
last
funny.
year.
Yo, last year I had Brock Purdy. He got hurt. I had to take I picked up Dak Prescott off the waivers. Bro, he dropped like 30 points a game for
Wait,
me
Dak was
last
on the waivers?
yeah, bro. They let him go, and I was like, oh, because this was before he started bowling. Like, the first couple games of last
Oh
year, he was
yeah, he had
kinda
those
like,
bad 2 games.
yeah, and they dropped him because they had him as his backup. They on the waivers. Brock Purdy got hurt like week 3, week 4. Brought Dak in, bro. He killed it. I still didn't win, but man, Dak played some great football for me. So yeah, I think Dak Prescott's a great safe pick. Without 100%, it's a great safe pick as your secondary guy behind a CJ Stroud or even behind an Aaron Rodgers. Never know. So
Yeah, I would say also I have some other free agent proposition swaps too. I'm seeing because there is. I don't know if Jared Goff will go. Some people leave Jared Goff. Jared
no,
Goff.
after last season, bro, I don't think Jared Goff's gonna be left.
Yeah, you're right. Goff is tough.
He's
Oh,
got
but
this
you
wide
know who
receiver.
might be a good safe pick too? Geno Smith. If
No,
if
no,
something goes
no, no,
wrong,
no, 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 no. They said Geno's not a good one either.
really?
They said that because they don't know how he's going to go with the new offense. Remember, Pete Carroll's not there anymore. So remember that. Remember, the head coach is gone. So it's a new head coach, and I believe it's a new offensive coordinator. So you got to understand that Geno Smith was playing real good ball. He got hurt last year, but before that, he was playing real good ball. The following season, he was one of the best quarterbacks statistically in the game. So
He
I
was.
think it's going to have a little bit of an impact. People are not sold on that. And they also don't know the health of Tyler Lockett will stay sustained the entire time. DK Metcalf, will he be as consistent? He hasn't been as consistent since he's been in the league. So things got to all add up. So I don't think that's a good safe pick just in case everything fails.
Well, that would be like my free agent swap if Aaron Rodgers gets hurt.
But I wouldn't. I think
Yeah,
I would go elsewhere. If Brock Purdy available, take him or
maybe even
um
Caleb.
a Caleb Williams, Kirk Cousins. I know you hate
Yeah,
him,
I was thinking
but
Kirk too.
I know you hate him, but he
Nah,
might
dude, I hate Kirk, but like Big Perk
exactly,
Kirk can ball, and
exactly,
that's why he gets his contracts.
exactly.
There's a reason why he gets paid.
Now we move from the quarterback position to the flex. Who are you looking at to get in your flex?
I gotta go all the way to the back pages because, like, realistically, we don't like. I don't know who's gonna be taken. Let me go
You
past
have
what.
bench players?
Well, the thing is, this thing doesn't show me the accurate things. It's not. It's just showing me the projection, so it's giving me like a weird ranking with everything.
No, 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 no. Does your roster have bench players?
Yeah, my roster's gonna have. I think it's gonna be the same amount in the bench. That it's gonna be the same bench amount. It might be an extra space for a flex, but it's basically the same thing. So I'm thinking, no, that's gonna be too far. Let me go. I'm trying to like find the right page because I don't want to like say guys that are too good and give people the idea that I think I'm landing like T Higgins and that up
Hell
and
no.
yeah, like no, that's not gonna happen.
No, not even close. No offense. I'm not trying to kill your mood there, but yeah, that's not happening.
No, I know. I 100% agree with you. So I
So
guess
who are you looking at?
let's go all the way back. I have to go all the way forward. I have to go 10
You know what
pages.
I would think? Brooks, the rookie from Texas, coming out of going to Carolina. He's out for the first 4 games, but he's not a bad flex.
All right. I like that idea.
I think it's Jonathan Brooks, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, I got it here.
Hmm. Let me.
Yeah, Jonathan Brooks of Carolina. He's on the pub list for the first 4 games because he's coming back from an injury in his knee from college last year. He's a rookie. He's a good backup guy you can use. I think that would be golden for you.
That would definitely be a good move. To be fair, I don't have. I don't know. I'm trying to see if there's anybody I could. No, Devontae Parker's a free agent. They're all free agents. Damn. All right, I gotta go all the way back. I'm going too far. That's my problem there. Let's see. So I have. Hmm. I mean, to be fair, with how I pick my flexes, like towards the end, I go with a guy who I think is going to be decent. So I would probably roll in a situation with what Zach was saying. So I'm just trying to think here. I don't know who I'd take. Oh, Luke Schumacher. I love Schumacher. I do it. I wouldn't.
Schumacher.
Luke Schumacher.
Where what is he? I forgot.
He's the backup tight end. He blocks really well.
For the Cowboys?
He makes some plays on some slip
Oh,
screens.
I think he got traded.
No, we didn't trade him. I promise you we didn't trade him. Wait. Yeah, no, we didn't trade him. I promise that.
Schoonamaker.
Schoonamaker.
We traded him.
No, we did win.
Schoonamaker, I think, just went to Kansas City.
No. I'm gonna
Yeah,
cry. No.
I think so. If I'm not mistaken.
Stop it.
I know we dealt a tight end.
Let me see. Luke Schoonamaker.
No. Schumacher is still there. He's our rookie. He's our second year from Michigan. Wait, who's the one from Michigan? Schoonamaker?
Schoonamaker.
So Schoonamaker's there. Schumacher left.
Ah. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Now my mood. Now I feel a little better, Zach. You made me cry a little. I like Schumacher. Schumacher. Well, I might have to go with Schumacher. Schumacher. Schoonamaker.
No, Schumacher's okay.
Dude, I don't know the pronunciation, dude. It's a tongue
It's like
twister.
the same. Hold on. The latest.
We're talking
Oh boy.
Schumacher.
Okay.
Well, look,
Hold
the one
on.
from Michigan, I'm gonna take him. That's all I'm saying. So
Yeah,
we.
okay. There we go. No, the Dallas Cowboys have traded tight end Peyton Hendershot to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh fuck! Oh yeah, Hendershot.
Yeah, we
Oh,
traded him
Hendershot
for a
ass.
conditional 7th-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft.
Oh yeah, he fell out of the rotation a long time ago.
Okay,
Schumacher.
just making sure. I forgot if it was Schoonamaker or Schumacher, but it wasn't any of them.
So I might have an in my flex situation. Schumacher might be mine. And then I would say this is gonna be a tough situation. I might honestly consider taking Jalen Tolbert too. No one's
Tolbert?
gonna touch Jalen Tolbert.
I
He's
got
gonna
him.
have some games.
I got him going pretty good this year.
Oh, I believe in him too. I love that kid. I think he's gonna do great. I see Deuce Vaughn. Deuce Vaughn. I
Nah,
would say
he's not gonna do
no.
nothing.
Unfortunately, he would not be a good fantasy pick. For my youngins who live under a rock, please do not take him. That would not be good for your team. Unless you want
No,
to lose fantasy football, then do it.
exactly. All right. So then, before we end our show today, I'm gonna let you guys know my fantasy and who I'm playing week 1. So I did with my boys. Um, I'm playing my friend Nick Abatello. My team is CJ Stroud at quarterback, Brees Hall at running back, Joe Mixon at running back, Mike Evans, Amari Cooper, Jake Ferguson, Keenan Allen at my flex, Dallas's defense, and Justin Tucker. My bench is Xavier Worthy, the rookie that broke the record for the fastest 40-yard dash in NFL Combine history. Tyler Algiera, the backup running back for Atlanta, but they both what?
Tyler Alligator.
Tyler Alligator.
I call him Alligator. That's how I remember him.
That's funny. But yeah, Algier and Bijan go back and forth. Mike Williams, Dalton Schultz, Jay McLaughlin, the Denver running back, Trevor Lawrence as my backup quarterback, and the Saints defense as my backup defense.
For someone who's pretty negative on Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence is your backup?
Yeah, I had to. I'm not negative on Jacksonville. I just said people gotta pump the brakes a little bit. Let's wait and see. But yeah, Trevor Lawrence as a quarterback is fine, but everybody else as a backup, that's really good.
Oh yeah, that is very good. I like fantasy team.
So that's that. Now I'm kind of torn. Do I keep Mike Evans and Keenan Allen in the starting lineup as my flex, or do I chuck in like a running back or what? I think the most points is going towards Keenan Allen, so I might just keep him there. Now my matchup, my boy Nick has Anthony Richardson at quarterback, Jonathan Taylor, Tony Pollard, Chris Olave, Cooper Kupp, Travis Kelce, Calvin Ridley, Steelers defense, and Greg Zuerlein. So I think CJ Stroud is better than Anthony Richardson. I think Brees Hall is better than Jonathan Taylor. I got Joe Mixon definitely better than Tony Pollard. I think Mike Evans is better than Chris Olave. And I'm definitely saying that Amari Cooper and Cooper Kupp cancel out. He might take Cooper Kupp depending on what Cooper Kupp we get. Travis Kelce is definitely better than Jake Ferguson. Calvin Ridley and Keenan Allen. I'm taking Keenan Allen every day of the week. Steelers defense, Cowboys defense. We all know who's the best defense. It's the Cowboys defense, baby. And then Greg Zuerlein or Justin Tucker. We all know it's Justin Tucker. So on paper, I technically should kill him. Technically. I have the better players. He's got two players that are better than mine. Cooper Kupp, Travis Kelce. Everybody else I got. You might have a tie between Tony Pollard and Joe Mixon just because of age for Joe Mixon, but that's pretty much it. Then his back.
Pollard might do okay.
Yeah, but I don't think he's better than Joe Mixon.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's going to be
in the situation. Tennessee sucks. Texans
but I think that might benefit Pollard, actually. I think
the Texans are going to be much more abusive of him in a Texas route and a lot of different things.
Oh, yeah. If he's on the Texans, 100%. That is going to be more running. Now, and it's going to be like Miami Dolphins type of offense where the running back can just exceed through everything.
Now, Jaden Reed is his bench. B. Thomas Jr. is his bench. Dowell, our running back for Dallas. Mitchell, wide receiver. Sonnette, tight end for Washington. Irving, running back. Sanders, running back. And Jonathan Brooks, running back. I'm telling you, my bench is way better than this guy's bench. Not even close.
He does not have a good bench.
No. And he didn't even pick up a backup quarterback or a backup defense. So I have all that. I don't need to trade nothing.
No, I wouldn't make any trades yet.
No. So what do you think? Right now I'm projected 123.8 points. He's projected 124.1 points. 50-50.
I think you're going to take him 107.3 to him at a 99.5. I think it'll be an undermatch, but I think Zach's got it. And I'm not saying this just because if I talk mean about him on the podcast or something, he will burn me. No, I'm being genuinely serious, Zach. Zach will probably win this one, but I usually when I see the fantasy projected scores, they're usually under for me, usually very under. So that's why I'm taking it as more low scoring, especially since it's week 1 and I don't know, I don't think I think some players will have crazy games, but I don't think as many as we think will have crazy games.
Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. Well, then, guys, that's pretty much it for my show here on the Fire Sports Pod, where everything we got is hot. I'm your host, Zach Jackson. This is my guest host and good friend of mine, Ian Greenberg. We are here on season 4, episode 31, powered by StreamYard, where StreamYard makes the dream yard go. That's pretty much it, guys. We just went over some fantasy football analysis, things about what Ian could do in his draft, what will kind of pick his brain on how he's looking to go into his next two drafts in the next couple days, and then how my draft went and how my roster goes and what my matchup will be for week 1. And Ian gave me the all clear and who's going to win, so he's picking me to take the dump. So I appreciate that. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I will catch you guys on Recap Monday, which will be season 4, episode number 32 on it's Labor Day, on Monday. So I will catch you guys on the nice holiday, supporting our country. So I'll be there and be going on a nice episode there. So I'll catch you guys then. Have a great rest of your Friday night. And I will catch you guys on Monday. Enjoy the weekend, guys. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day.
Peace out, Fire Sports Pod.